Hi guys, it's Amy with aim.to.plan, and today we are going to be planning in my personal catch-all planner for the week of May the 4th. As you know, I have been in the Webster's Pages composition notebook cover for a few days now. I just started it in May, and I really actually love it. But I just like to change it up all the time. I just can't do it. Stay in a something for like a month. So anyway, I'm thinking about changing it up, but I'm also maybe it will be something that I change up for June. But I'm super excited about some of the things that I'm thinking about for the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months. With all that being said, I am just going to be doing a plan with me video for this layout. You can see I've already written in it. This was the page that I did in a previous video where I was setting up my categories for my task lists. And so I discussed how I cut this apart and basically did a Dutch door. And so that is a system that I am still thinking of using, but I'm thinking for this particular week, just with it being, we're still in quarantine, although they've relaxed some of the restrictions. So I don't necessarily need to have so much space. And I've already, since the past couple of weeks, changed some of these. I mean, basically, I'm simplifying it just because we're not leaving and doing errands. And so I don't need quite as much space for some of these. Like I'll still use an entire column, but some of these others I need more space for. So I need two columns for work. Just when I was testing it out, I needed two columns. And then home, personal, and family things, I've just lately been combining into like one huge section and then just a tiny section for errands. And so I'm going to be making those changes, which means I need to kind of cover it up and do some stuff to make it fit what I'm thinking aesthetically for this week. This week is Mother's Day on Sunday, unless I'm incorrect. You guys let me know if I'm wrong. But I thought it was Mother's Day. I'm pretty sure it is still in my head. I should check that. Yes, it is Mother's Day. I can't believe I don't know, but quarantine, that's what happens. So what I'm going to be doing is actually using the Year to Shine sticker books or stickers. So I have the Year to Shine sticker book right here, and then I have this sheet from the Be Happy book, Be Happy box, and the washi from that box. And then I've got that. I'm also thinking this might be really weird, but I brought out my OG Daydreamer sticker books. I'm thinking about blending in some of the greens, so not using the light blue color here, but I'll be using the blues and the pinks and some of the greens from here. I think we'll see how this goes. Again, like if you've seen previous plan with me's, I don't plan these things out. I just kind of go for it. I have an idea in mind, and it might not work, but it might. We'll see. First thing I'm doing is just kind of laying down washi here. Just again to cover up some of these sections because I just don't need quite as many for this time that we're in with quarantine and everything else. And then I'm doubling it up just because the words were a little bit bigger. And so I have to kind of match it up, although it doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see here, it's not perfectly aligned. And then not not straight at all. All right, I'm just using a pair of scissors, as you can see. And so because I did it right there for that one, I'll be doing the same thing on this side. Now I did test this out last week, this vertical lines layout, and I absolutely love it. I think this is it. This is, like I am in it to win it right now because I just love this vertical line layout. I don't know why I never thought about using this bottom as a task list. I mean, it's like made for that. I just don't know why I didn't think that would be my thing. I really actually, to be perfectly honest with you, the reason I didn't really love the idea was because of the colored boxes at the top. But honestly, I mean, as long as I'm using stickers that kind of coordinate with it, it doesn't, there's so much color that ends up on the page after you start laying down stickers, I mean, it might not be that you want this exact shade, but I just go with it, and I don't worry about it being purple. I'm just going to use the colors that I want to use anyway. All right, you can still kind of see it, but I am going to be covering some of that up. And so Well, see, now I'm thinking I laid this washi and it has like this blue in it already. So let me reconsider my plan here. Let me just start by flipping through the Daydreamer. So it does have some of the greens. I'm just double checking the color. It is very similar in color. Right. The big thing here is like I love the florals in the Daydreamer, and so I'm wanting to maybe use some of those. All right, I still will. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Sorry, the bottom here is basically the space that I kind of put all my task lists again in categories, and I'll put those labels up here. And so the rest, I mean, I just have all of these lines for tasks. I don't necessarily need that much space for tasks. It's just nice to have it. I've really been enjoying having all that space. And the top here, I'll put basically date specific events and like tasks that are like have to be turned in, like a bill or something like that that has to be done at that time. I'm also pulling this quote. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. This is definitely true during this time. All right, I'm going to save this. I'll use that somewhere. That's just so cute. All right. And then I'm looking again, like some of these colors are like perfect, right? I think it blends perfectly with Year to Shine. You guys can let me know if you don't think so. But I think so. I think it's absolutely awesome. All right, so start very simple. All right, I have a couple of sheets here of florals, and I'll go ahead and, again, you guys know I like to do this. I just like to tear them out so I can see them instead of having to flip back and forth to them. All right, and again, I'm just looking through just to kind of see what's in here. All right, these hexies. I have to do something with hexagons. I like this sheet too. Let's take this just for fun, just for right now. All right, I'm not gonna pull this entire sheet, but I know that I have a Zoom meeting on Thursday with some of my coworkers from work. Again, this sticker, perfect for right now. But then we're gonna do like, it's not, I guess it's not really a girls' night since we're not going out, but it's girls' night in, let's just say that. And so again, just trying to find a color. I think I'll go with this light blue. Right, and saving it over here. I should have brought a pre-planning page, but I did not. I might come back in here, but these stickers are just so cute. Look at these stickers. Oh my goodness. Whew. I've used a lot. So, but I've also not used a lot. All right, so that was the mini. Let me flip through very quickly in this one. Here's some hexagons. Pull that sheet out. I think I can use those. I'll pull these 2 sheets of florals. I have been trying like to use all of my stickers, like sticker sheets. Like, so if there's like a half sheet, I'm like all over that. Would love to use it all the way down. All right, so these are very similar to the mini, of course. All right, and I might again come back into this one. I actually am more likely to come back into this one, right? So with that being said, let's see if this mix will work, right? So I need to go in here. One of the things that I'd like to pull from here are some of these boxes, right? Look at how beautiful that is, okay? Looking for things like that. I'd like to create these headings here. So let's start with, and I think that I mean, of course, Daydreamer's rose gold, and this is more of a copper foiling, but it's still very beautiful. And I think it would be beautiful together. And that's my fun. Ooh, I like that. That's cute. It's going with my girls' night. We're celebrating the end of the semester, right? So saving that all over there. Okay. So I'm going to start with some of these. I'm laying down a blue. Let's just, I like it this way. All right, I'm going to lay it this way. You can see I'm covering some of the washi. So That was why I wasn't worried so much about the edge, although this one is really crooked, so I'll have to fix that probably. And I want another one, but not the paper version. I thought that there were some clear versions of that kind of like watercolor. Yeah, so here they are. All right. On Monday, if you haven't heard, there is the IG Live, the Instagram Live for the squad, Happy Planner squad applications. And so I'm just kind of making note of that. I need a box to kind of go on top of all of that as I'm layering all these things in, right? Really loving these, although I'm using Hexes. Let me pull over here. This one looks good. I'll go with this one. Okay, perfect. That's pretty much all the plans that I have for the entire week. I wrote this on a Post-it. Actually, Tuesday is their actual release. I had that on Monday, but that's not correct. Tuesday is when they actually preview the release, and I think it releases, according to what Hannah said, sometime this week. But that's really the only event that I have, and the other big thing is, of course, Sunday. So let me go ahead and put down something for Sunday. Although I have the copper here and the rose gold here, I'm going to try to lean more towards the rose gold. So I'm going to pull this particular sticker. That might be a little bit too big. Okay. No, that doesn't work well. All right, let me try this green one. This is a little bit too big, I think, but the floral is a little bit too big. Have you ever heard anyone say that? All right, I'm gonna lay that there. And really the only other thing is laying the headers. I do like to leave a lot of room to write and put all my task lists. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so these days I'm basically only using 4 headings. So let me put this here. That one's for work. All right, now I leave 2 spots for work, okay? And then I have this one, and I'll go ahead and put errands here just because it's a little bit shorter. And then the rest of this, actually, I said 4, but it's really only 3. This one will be for like just general to-do list. Like basically it's a brain dump on this side. Things that I know I have to leave the house for, which is going to be very short. And then, no, I need a list for things to buy. All right, so to buy online. So I'll put here the general brain dump. Okay, so things that are not categorized in work, in my errands, or things that I need to buy online, or like to run into the store super quick. I haven't been like out of the house, but basically to buy errands, and then like a brain dump for the rest of the week. And I'll actually go ahead and put those in. Work, errands, to buy, and then tasks. And then the only other thing is this corner is missing something. And one of the things that I do is help my nephew with his kind of schoolwork, his online schooling stuff. And so again, this color is not exactly the same, but it matches this really well. So I'm just going to put here in this corner, I think it matches pretty well. Right here, a habit tracker, actually a little bit higher. I don't need it quite that low. To kind of just track how often I make contact with him, just to check up on him, make sure that he's doing his homework, his schoolwork. I totally forgot about this stuff, right? Let me put some of these on here. I need a floral for that. Let me put a floral down there. This one's super cute. This is why I need like an assistant, someone to just tell me, hey, totally forgot, like you had an entire set of stickers over there just kind of hanging out, waiting for you to lay down. All right, that's so cute. I love that. All right, then right here, actually, I know what it is, but I need some space to kind of put a box in there. Well, I can use that box right there. So let's try for a different box. That's cute. I've got all sorts of shapes on here, like hexagons, boxes. Stuff with florals. Like this orange is nowhere on the page. Okay, so let's skip that one. Let's try this one. No, none of those. Not calling to me. All right, so let me just go ahead and use a box then. No, here are some hexagons. Woohoo! All right, actually, what I will do is pull this girl's night up, and this will go into the hexagon. So let's see which one is. I'm liking this kind of shade of. What shade is that? Lilac? Okay, cute. All right, and then last little one. I shouldn't put it in there. That's like all over the place. I want this. Like, definitely I want this. Okay, so I'll actually just put it up here. Okay, maybe right there. I think it's okay. And then the last thing here is this work sticker is the only one down here, so I hate that. Let's move it. It's relatively even with everything else. Okay. All right. Now I think I'm done. All right, so. Ooh, this is crooked. Okay. So here is, of course, the IG Live. I hope I will see you there just to kind of see what they're going to be talking about in terms of the squad applications, which I hope several of you are applying. I would love to see and let me know if you are, just so I can cheer you on. I'm super excited about, like, I just love this time of the year just because it's like everyone's like in the vibe. So and like sending out positive vibes and feedback and comments. So I just love this time. So that's happening Monday, and then Sunday is Mother's Day. We'll eventually plan something sometime during the week, even if it's just, you know, a simple dinner at home, but I'm leaving that there because it is Mother's Day. You know, something fun should happen. And then otherwise, the rest of this space is empty right here, and then the rest of this is just meant for me to put to-do lists as I have them in categories right here. And again, I've just been using it since May 1st, May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd now, and I am loving it. This might be planner piece. It really is just like an awesome layout for me. And I'm loving just kind of the system of like how I have adapted this bottom section. So instead of having it with each day. It's just kind of a blend of everything. And so I'm super excited about it. We'll see as we keep going whether this is the system that I stay with. But for right now, 3 days in, I am loving it, like seriously loving it. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Again, I'm trying to get back into the groove of doing plan with me's, and especially now that I'm back into an official classic size personal planner. This will be a good chance for me to be a little bit more decorative. And of course I still have Sophia's memory book. And so if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and until the next video, have a good one.